Hello, happy Tuesday. We're gonna get into our daily rigor for today. This is daily rigor number 6. So I'm gonna start with letter D. This is an input-output table, and you did these a little bit in 3rd grade. So we know with the input-output table, we're looking for a rule. So the only thing that looks different with this one is you see this middle section. You guys didn't have that last year, but it really doesn't change a lot. So let me show you. Our input here, I've got 1, then 2, then 3. For my outputs, I've got 8, 9, and 10. So let's try to find a rule. How can I get from 1 to 8? I could do 1 times 8, but then I need to make sure it works with this. If I do 2 times 8, what do I get? 16. Well, that doesn't match. So it can't be a multiplication rule. Let me see, how else could I get from 1 to 8? I could do 1 plus how many? 1 plus 7 would give me 8. So let's check it with this one. If I do 2 plus 7, what do I get? 9. So it checks out. 3 plus 7 would be 10. So here we figured out the rule. The rule is plus 7. So our numerical expression is just writing that out. So to get from 1 to 8, I would do 1 plus 7. So that's all you write in this box in the middle. For 2, I would do 2 plus 7. And for 3, I would do 3 plus 7. So that's the only thing that's different. You already know how to do this. Now we're just writing that expression in the middle to show our rule. So you can see the rule has to be the same for all 3, plus 7. So I just wanted to show you that because I don't want this middle part to confuse you. It's just writing out that expression. Let me go move my paper. I'll be right back. Okay, next I want to just do one of these with you. Again, this is long division. You haven't learned it yet, but you can go ahead and see it and you can try it at home. Why not? So I'm just going to pick this middle one to do. So when I'm looking at long division, I start out with just looking at one number that's here on the inside, okay? So I think, how many times can 4 go into 8? And I can't go over 8. So how many times can 4 go into 8 without going over? And the answer is 2. So I put a 2 up here. And then I say, okay, 2 times 4 equals 8. And then you're going to subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. And then the last step is to bring down the next number. So we say divide, multiply, subtract, and bring it down. And you'll learn that later on. We'll get way more into it. So I bring down this 4. Now I say, I just start over with the steps. How many times will 4 go into 4 without going over? It should be pretty easy. It can go in 1 time. Because 1 times 4 equals 4. And then I'm repeating the steps. I subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. And I'm done. I don't have anything else to bring down. So the answer here is 21. I'm going to move on to the next problem. We're going to do one more together. Let me erase this and move my paper. Okay, let's take a look at number 4. This is on your Google form for today. So this is one that you should have answered. It says, Kathleen can iron 1 shirt in 7 minutes. So it takes her 7 minutes to iron 1 shirt. How many shirts can she iron in 35 minutes? This is a good little word problem. We've got some good keywords, and we can draw a little picture. I'm going to make a little strip diagram to go with this. And I think it's great to draw a picture if it makes sense to you, because it's a good way to see the problem. And I always say, try to think about these problems as a real life thing that could actually happen. Like to actually be in the situation, like you're ironing the shirts, you're doing the actual thing. So let's look at this. It takes her how many minutes to iron one shirt? One shirt is 7 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna draw a little square down here. I'm gonna put a 7 in it. And you could even think of the square as like a shirt. It's 7 minutes for one shirt, okay? How many minutes do we have? How many shirts can she iron in 35 minutes? So I have 35 minutes total to work with. One shirt is 7 minutes. Well, let's add on another shirt. And that shirt's gonna take 7 minutes. So now how many minutes am I up to? 7 plus 7 is 14. So can she do another shirt? Sure she can. We're still a long ways from 35. So let's add on another shirt. That takes 7 minutes. I know 7 plus 7 plus 7, or 7 times 3 is 21. So I can keep going. She's gonna keep on ironing. Put another 7 there. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, or 7 times 4 is 28. So can she maybe do another shirt? She sure can. So I'm going to add another 7 over here. Now look, how many 7s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you know your times tables, which you should, and we're going to keep practicing them a whole bunch, 7 times 5 equals what? 35. So how many shirts can she iron in 35 minutes? Well, I said, think of these little squares as shirts. So there's 1 shirt, 2 shirt, 3 shirt, 4 shirts, 5 shirts. So she can iron 5 shirts in 35 minutes. I think that this is a really good problem to draw some kind of picture to show your thinking. I really think that that can help you. If you're struggling at all with word problems, I would try to draw some pictures. Always, always, always make sure that you're circling keywords, underlining the questions. Read through the whole question, then go back and read through it again, one sentence at a time, and work through it like that. Okay, that's all I'm going to do on here for today, and you guys can get on our live lesson this morning at 8 or watch it recorded after 10 o'clock. Hope you have a fantastic day, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.